Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kevin here, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks gameplay. Today we are on the PC side of things, playing some Steel Hunt. Steel Hunt is basically a newish game mode that's been added to the PC pretty recently. Depending on the matchmaking, you get some different variants of it. The one I'm playing right now, I'm in a solo queue all by myself, so it is sort of the Steel Hunt Lone Wolf sort of deal. It's a free-for-all. And I'm on the map Ghost Town. I believe I start off in my bat check, because you can choose from 5 vehicles in your garage at the beginning of your game. I chose the bat check because it's a really good tank for this. There's the T57 Heavy, the bat chat, Leopard 1, Object 268, and then the IS-7. I started off by getting my reload finally done here in a couple seconds, and I noticed this Leopard 1 in the middle of an open area. Get 2 quick shots into him, and then I move on. So basically how this game mode works is you get a score limit of 20 that you have to reach, and you get 1 point for every 1000 damage you do and 1 point for every kill you get. So if you combine those, getting kills, like getting the last shot into somebody, is definitely really important because you get a whole point for that, even if you did 1 shell of damage. Right there I finished off the Leopard 1 for a score, and then I get another score because I reached another 1000 points of damage. So they combine. And then also, if you notice in the bottom right hand corner of my screen, there's an artillery strike and then an airstrike, sort of kill streak reward depending on how much damage and kills you get. And I called that in, hoping the IS-7 would move forward, but he doesn't. So right now I'm just trying to get out here, going to the middle of the map where the repair section is. But there is a Leopard 1 right behind me shooting me. If you look on the map, I'm like, oh, I gotta get up here quickly. This Leopard 1 really wants me. I also think there's a bat chat shooting at me, and I'm just trying to get up here as quickly as I can, but the Leopard 1 is so quick, and before I can turn the corner, he does get me. So there's the tanks that I can choose from, like I mentioned. I'm like, okay, you know what? That guy killed me in a Leopard 1. Let me go try out the Leopard 1, even though the T57 Heavy is really good in this game mode too. IS-7, Object 268, not so good, but I'm sure some people can make them work. So I started off here in my Leopard 1. Notice the IS-7 is just sort of sitting here. I get a quick shell into his lower plate. I take a hit myself, but I will be able to chase him down here in a second, I believe. But more about the game mode itself. The repair center in the middle, there's only one on this map. There's 2 in the other one. Basically, if you just go in there, don't get damage for 5 seconds, you get all your HP, all your modules repaired, everything's just completely fixed for free. You have to be in there for 5 seconds without taking damage, and it's in the middle of the town, so it is quite difficult at times. Right here, I noticed the bat chat and the I-7 sort of just falling off that ridge up there, so I take advantage of it and just sort of go here and just do the most damage that I can. The bat chat is reloading here, I believe, or he will be soon. I'm not sure who's shooting me right now. This game was pretty chaotic, you guys. If you notice on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, though, I am earning those score streaks like I mentioned. The artillery is actually ready now, and my airstrike is getting closer, but I do die here, unfortunately. Of course, you can respawn, so it's all good. So now I decide to head over to the T57 Heavy, and I decided to try my luck. I started off pretty bad in this tank, you guys, but do know at the end of this gameplay, it gets really close and intense, and you'll see why in a few minutes here. Calling this artillery strike on this T57 Heavy, who's like right next to me. Unfortunately, he backs up, and none of them even hit him, and this is pretty sad here. I'm not sure why I was even wasting my shells trying to do this, but I mean, it wasn't like a real match, so I wasn't too worried about bouncing some shells in a quick succession like that, considering I have a respawn. I miss all my shells there. I'm like, okay, let's push forward here, see if I can find someone. I am leading the score, which is good. Very good. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go find something to do here to try to beat some of these other guys. Find this bat chat here. Fortunately, I do pretty well against him, and I get my shells off in here quickly. Just shell after shell right into his front armor, and it does a lot of damage. Doesn't kill him, unfortunately, but it does get him very close to dying. And at this point, I'm heading up to the repair center because, like I said, everything does get repaired, and actually your reload gets reset. So if say you're in a bat chat and you have like a 40-second reload, you shoot all your shells, go to the repair center, and it's instantly back up, and that's very deadly. That's actually one of the ways you win this game mode, is by doing that. Fortunately, do get the last hit onto the bat chat there, but I am taking quite a lot of hits here, so I'm like, okay, this is pretty bad. You can see all these people right at this repair center. I'm like, okay, I gotta do something here. Get another shot to the Object 268. I am repairing now. I call in an airstrike, and I'm still trying to repair as quickly as I can. I actually do get repaired here, The airstrike comes in, it does some damage, really quite a lot of damage to the tanks in the vicinity. I don't know how long I actually live here for. Let's just watch this. A lot of tanks in here. I think the T-57, yeah, he just gets repaired right in front of my eyes, and things aren't looking too good, and the game is getting much closer than it was. So at this point, I'm like, okay, you guys, I really have to step this up and win this game here. It's getting very, very close. So I hop back into my bat chat in a moment here because the bat chat, if you play correctly, is easily one of the best tanks in this game mode. And I spawn right next to a T-57 Heavy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Finish him off with the ammo rack there. But I am taking damage myself. Fortunately, it is just an I-7, so I can do my damage quickly to him. I get a good few shells into him, calling in an artillery strike in right here. I was hoping that both the tanks would run right into my artillery strike. Not sure if they do. Let's go ahead and watch here. Oh, it looks like it just barely misses the IS-7. I was kind of predicting that the bat chat would try to flank around the other side, but he doesn't. So in the end scheme of that wasn't that great of an artillery strike, which kind of sucks. And the game is still really close. So I'm like, okay, those guys are fighting. I gotta reload. I don't have a lot of time just to sit here in the front of these tanks, so I'm just trying to get my reload. It's very, very close to finishing, and I really want to get this bat chat. Unfortunately, the IS-7 finishes him off, and I'm like, alright, IS-7, you're next. I make some pretty bad shots here after these. I think these ones are pretty good, actually. Okay, yep, there's the third one. I think oh, okay, yeah, that one just missed, and then this one missed and hit the upper plate area, or the ridge line. And I missed the last two shots. Like, oh, I was like so sad about that, because I could have easily killed them. But I was just rushing because I was so nervous about the bat chat up on the hill line there that he ends up getting me. So I'm not sure which tank I choose now. Looks like I'm gonna click the Leopard 1, which is kind of surprising. I thought I would go for like the high DPM tank, or the the very, very quick DPM tank. But I go for the Leopard 1, get a quick shot into the enemy Leopard 1, and I'm just like, oh, look how low these tanks are. I have to kill one of them with the final shell to get the point in. Fortunately, the bat chat comes right around for me, and I do get that point into him. But look at the score, you guys. It's so close. So close. And I'm like, alright, I gotta get this Leopard 1. Gotta get some damage out. Gotta get those 1k increments of damage out just so I can get my score up. And this Leopard 1, ooh, no damage taken, and I did deal quite a lot. But then look who's behind me. The bat chat. I call in an artillery strike right on it. I'm hoping, please hurt him. And here it comes. It does do damage for sure, but before I can see how much damage it does, it might have killed him there. I'm not really sure. There might have been someone else, but it looks like it hit him pretty well from what I can see. So now I hop back into my bat chat because the score is so close here. I'm like, okay, someone's going to finish this game very soon. I'm going to my bat chat. I need something that can do a lot of damage really quickly, and I hope that will be enough to win the game. So I head up to the repair center because that's where pretty much everybody goes, and I'm like, okay guys, I have to do something crazy here. I have to win this game because this next guy that's next to me in the scoreboard, he's gonna do it too. Unfortunately, a Leopard 1 gets spotted right in front of me, and I am a fully loaded bat chat. I keep shooting him, shell after shell. Fortunately, most of them are going in pretty easily, and I get my entire clip out. Not all of them penetrated, but I have to go to the repair zone right now. So I'm like, okay, God, I have to repair quickly. I have to maneuver around here so I don't get hit and take damage, and I get repaired, actually. I call in my airstrike, and then I finish off this last bat chat to get my score up to 21 and win the game, as the last guy was so close to killing me and getting in the last 20 points he needed to win the game. And it was just a crazy fun game mode, you guys. Check it out on the PC. You have all the tanks free, like you can see in my garage. Very, very fun game, and really fun game mode. Hope you guys enjoyed. A like would be appreciated if you did. If you didn't, leave a dislike and let me know why. Constructive criticism is always appreciated. Hopefully you guys all have a good day, and good luck on the battlefield.